Welcome back to my garden. My name is Christina. I teach for Gaia College, and today we're going to be using seaweed from the beach to mulch our fruit trees and shrubs with. So I gathered seaweed after the recent storm. I always be careful to be respectful. I'm not showing up with a front-end loader on the beach. I just go with a few pails that I can bring home in one go with the car. And I only gather when there's really lots, like all the beach is green and there's big piles of them. The ecosystem beach needs some seaweed as well, but if we take a little bit for our gardens, I think we'll be okay. And seaweed is some of these things that we can use directly without having to run it through the compost. So I'm just gonna put a couple handfuls each onto each of my blueberry shrubs, and I know they like it because since I started doing this, the following year I had really nice yields. And it's been sitting in a pail for 5 days, so it's going a little smelly. But it's going to disappear quite rapidly once it's out in the open. And we'll also put some in the compost, and when we do that I'll put some EM with it so that the smell can be cut down. But I usually try to use it fresh right away. And I never rinse it. A lot of times people ask should they rinse the salt water of the seaweed, but I never bother because I think the salt water, if anything, is helping making it better. There's so many amazing trace elements in ocean water that it's actually a good idea to just leave it on. The salt content of seawater that sits on the kelp, it's not enough to do any damage in the soil, and the bonus of microelements is really too good to miss out on. So that's all I'm putting on, not a whole lot, and I'm going to keep adding on leaves as they fall so that the nitrogen content of the seaweed is balanced by the carbon content of the leaves. Try not to pile stuff up against the trunks of things directly. You don't want the trunks to start decomposing.